All right, we have with us Becky McGilton, and Becky is running for District Director for District 84. Welcome, Becky.
Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, you're well. Yes, good to have you. I have some questions for you. What is your strategy for motivating a team of volunteer leaders who may be reaching Toastmasters burnout?
That is a very good question, Paula, because any of us that have been around for a while know that it happens. It happens all of the time. And it is a challenge sometimes to get people to really get past that sticking point, whatever it is that's causing them to reach that point where they're just done. And just motivating them by leading by example, talking about the benefits, keeping the benefits up front and focused on what they can get out of it and how they can improve, maybe not necessarily improve themselves anymore, because some people reach the point where they just feel like there's nothing else to learn. But if they can understand the value of what they can give to another member, then it's worth their time and their efforts to stay and be motivated to stick with the program and continue helping other members as they do their Toastmasters journey.
Right. Becky, how do you handle a situation where a trio member is not fulfilling their duties?
Very good question again. Every one of us goes into it knowing what our responsibilities are, but we all have to also be very aware that life happens. Things happen that sometimes are out of our control. And what we each need to do is be aware that at some point in time, because it's going to happen, you're going to have to step in and make sure that the job gets done. Ultimately, you have to make sure that the things happen, that everything moves in the right direction so that the members, the clubs, the district can all be successful. So to do that, as I said, you just step in and you make things happen, and you're ensuring that things are happen. But you also can't let that person off the hook per se. You need to have that conversation with them. You need to refresh with them what the expectation is. Maybe understand what it is that's going on. It could be something that personal that's impacting their performance, but you need to understand that, and then of course just be willing to step in and take over and help out just to make sure that ultimately everything gets done.
All right. Becky, how do you define a successful year for the district beyond just the distinguished district metrics?
That's a somewhat of a challenging question for me because 25 years as a project manager, for me, it was all about the data. But at some point in time, especially in Toastmasters, yes, the data's nice, but it's the members. So if you have an opportunity to have those one-on-one conversations, those chats, those little focus groups, anything like that with the members, and the members are expressing their gratitude, and the members are letting you know that they're enjoying Toastmasters, that they are meeting their goals, and they are enjoying their Toastmasters journey, then the numbers are going to be a byproduct of that. And yes, the district could end up successful, but it is really our biggest challenge and our duty, I guess you could say, is to make sure that we always keep the members in mind and make sure that they're making progress and they're meeting their goals.
Okay. And what legacy do you want to leave behind on June 30th of next year?
Oh boy, that's always a good one too, because it to me it's yes, the accolades are nice, but that's not what it's all about. For me, it's just about seeing every person that I have an opportunity to interface with, to interact with, that I can see the impact that I've made for them. And if I walk away and everybody knows who Becky McGilton is, then I don't care what the dashboard says. Yes, it would be nice if it said nice things, but as long as everybody knows that I did everything I said I was going to do, I led by example, I inspired them, I motivated them, and they were able to meet their goals, then that's the legacy that I really want to leave behind.
Okay, and one more question for you, Becky. What is your plan for identifying and mentoring the next generation of district leaders?
Once again, very good question because I know that our tagline is where leaders are made, and we really struggle with that. And it really is our collective challenge as district leaders, not even just the district leaders, as all of the experienced Toastmasters, anybody who's been around for a while that's been there and done that. It's up to each and every one of us to have those, binoculars on, have those eyes out there. Let's be watching for those potential future leaders and encourage them and invite them, challenge them even sometimes to take on those roles because what's the worst thing that they can do? They can say no the first time. And ultimately, if you, I don't want to say wear them down, but if you can really make them understand what you see in them and how you think they could have some sort of an impact on the district, I'm sure that at some point in time, you may not get 100%, but you're going to get a percentage of those people to gladly step up and take leadership roles.
Right. And Becky, is there anything that you would like to share about yourself?
Well, I joined Toastmasters 18 years ago and introvert. And I'm still an introvert today, but I can say because of the Toastmasters program, I am a confident introvert. And the Toastmasters program, serving in all of the roles that I have and having that member mindset has really helped propel me in my leadership journey, even more so than my communication journey. And I truly cherish every interaction that I do have with the members, and I really value what I can share with them. I stay engaged just because I love the program and I love giving back.
All right. Becky McGilton, thank you so much for speaking with us and best of luck to you in your run for District 84 District Director. It was great speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you.